Hi there,
3 miles
Dr. Gary.
to Summit Avenue.
We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. So, today's topic is major screw up by a larger bank. Where do you hear this story? Anyway, as you know, I was a dentist for 25 years. We've been doing the dental practice brokerage for 14 years. I have 10 employees. We're nationwide. We're in 22 states. So we're here to help you. We're available to you 363 days a year. We take off Christmas and Easter. You can reach us from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. virtually every day. So please give us a call, even if you just want to chat or you want some free appraisal. You know, whatever you need, we'll be happy to take care of it for you. So just give us a ring. Now, this is what we're saying today is for informational purposes, entertainment. It is not legal advice. So please be aware of that. Now, in addition, if you are thinking about selling to one of the DSOs, large corporate dentists, please give us a call, because we will work closely with them. We are independent of them. We know who the best ones are, the ones that will promise you everything, will not deliver, the ones that are huge, and you'll find that their contracts are a nightmare. You won't find that out till the end. They'll promise you everything. We know how to work with them. They will often pay our commission, so there's no commission to you. And on top of that, if you work with us, based on certain criteria, we'll get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So call us about that. All right, so what happened with this huge bank? Obviously, we're not going to name the bank. You can call me privately. But it's a big screw up. I mean, a major screw up. You know, it was like just crazy. Now, there was some real estate involved. The real estate broker had a lot of aggravation. We handled the dental end of it. We had aggravation. The buyer was never informed. It's the day of closing, which would have been like last Wednesday. The buyer was not informed ahead of time what costs they had. That is what they expected. What were they expected to bring to the table? You know, when it's real estate, you have these accessory costs and so forth that aren't calculated sometimes till towards the end, but they should have known everything a week ahead of time. Nobody informed the buyer of the extra cost that would be incurred that day. The buyer was livid on the day of closing. We didn't close that day. Buyer was pissed because nobody informed them. Now, generally, my other banks, I don't have a problem with this because they send out a schedule a week ahead of time of expected charges and so forth. But no, this time, there was no communication 24 hours ahead of time. It was a major bank screw up. And just because a bank is large doesn't mean that they're an excellent bank. Just be aware of that. So a poorly informed buyer led to huge errors. Buyer did not close, I think it was Wednesday of last week, on the designated day. And it was all because the buyer wasn't informed ahead of time. We try to jump in there all the time, but usually the banks we work with let them know it's never a problem. And I've been doing this for 14 years. It's generally never a problem. But the buyer had their own bank they wanted to use. They were a dental bank, and I can't talk to you about who they were. I don't like working with them. But she chose, or he chose, and it turned out to be a nightmare. They were disorganized, not on top of their game. Now, on top of everything, finally, 3 days later, we closed. And you would think, let's say they closed on a Tuesday, they're supposed to send out wires to everybody, the seller, everybody else. They should be sending wires out the same day. But, you know, maybe things got tied up. Okay, then the wires should go out the next day without fail. So they closed on I think it was like a Tuesday, and wires should have gone out on Tuesday. They didn't go out. Then
West Saddle River Road.
The wires didn't go out. They didn't go out on that Tuesday. Okay, they'll go out on a Wednesday because they need an extra day. The next day comes Wednesday, no wires. They didn't send anything. I started calling. What are you doing? I was calling the day before. What are you doing? Are you on top of it? It's in compliance. That's like, what bull is that? It's in compliance. That's like saying, oh, that's our procedure. Bull. You got to get on the case. I started getting on the horn. I said, are you kidding me? The seller has been paid. Had been paid.